Hello and welcome back to the channel. As we all know, summer is never a really great time for new game releases. Summer has always been the time for state of plays, events, and trailers, which is why I am excited for this September. Before we get into it, my name is Isaac and these are my stories, and today we'll be discussing what has me excited for the month of September. First is going to be Onimusha Way of the Sword. I unfortunately never played the original series back on the PS2 days, and going back to them now, well, let's just say that you can tell that these were really early game days. Unresponsive controls, and you spend most of your time managing the camera. When the modern day version was announced, I had no idea on what to expect, and my first response was, ew, another Souls-like game. Luckily for us, we have a demo that immediately disproves the idea that it is a Souls-like. This is an action-adventure with RPG elements, and what got me most excited is the difficulty options. I am so happy that developers are finally bringing difficulty back into games. Like, honestly, this whole Souls era, I get it, it was cool. I was a part of the Souls train era as well. I was part of the Get Good Club. But you know what, now I'm old, I got a full-time job, and well, I do not want to beat my head against a concrete wall anymore. Onimusha Way of the Sword will be coming to console and PC September 4th. To my absolute surprise is Blood of the Dawn Walker. I only recently found out about the game. It was not on my radar in the first time I saw gameplay. I wasn't really impressed, if I'm being completely honest, and I simply wrote it off as another overly ambitious RPG. Looking at more recent gameplay and seeing how the choices you make really have a major impact on the story progression really has me interested. My only concern is the combat, because it looks a little wonky, kind of like The Witcher 3, which would make sense since the devs working on this game also worked on The Witcher. The Blood of the Dawn Walker is an RPG where you play as a vampire by night and a Dawn Walker by day. Your mission is to save your family before time runs out. What surprised me the most is that if you fail to save your family, the game does not end. You will continue. This is an RPG in the truest sense. They are really pushing the meaning of branching narratives. The Blood of the Dawn Walker is coming to console and PC on September 3rd, 2026. For all of my co-op players, do I have a treat for you, because Crimson Moon is releasing early. Yes, it is releasing earlier, not a delay. I've been following the game for a while now, and I have to say that I am excited. It's a roguelike Souls-like. Think of Elden Ring Night Rain, but without the stupid timer or the dumb Fortnite circle. You play as the Nephilim, half human, half angel, which means the game will be difficult, but you do have an angel transformation that you can rely on to get you out of the jam. The feature I'm most excited for is the difficulty options. Not only will we have difficulty options, but we'll have dynamic difficulty, keeping the game interesting for longer. Crimson Moon is coming to console and PC September 1st, 2026. So many amazing video games all coming out, and that's just the first 7 days. Once you move mid-month, we have the heaviest hitter possible with Marvel's Wolverine being developed by Insomniac. And Insomniac has given us 2 really great Spider-Man games and 1 not so great. I'll let you decide which one. We're getting our first AAA Wolverine game in a long time, and I'm excited for the game, but still quite skeptical because of just how simple the combat looks, and it kind of just looks like Spider-Man with claws. I mean, it's square to attack, triangle to lunge, circle to dodge, X to jump, which is the exact same control schematic as Spider-Man, except instead of lunging, you are web zipping. My biggest fear is that the game becomes repetitive. Fortunately, this is a linear experience, so we're not going to get lost in the open world with a bunch of useless tasks, but I am hoping that it will be more than a 20-hour experience, because this game is going to cost me over $100. And lastly, it's a game that I've mentioned many times on this channel, and I'm going to keep on mentioning. is Resonant. I had zero plans on playing this game because I wasn't a huge fan of the first one with its third-person shooter elements. They have decided to switch up things with the next game, and it turns into a full-on hack and slasher like Devil May Cry. I'm just as surprised as you guys are. Truly. It seems like this time around we'll be exploring a supernatural Manhattan as her brother Aiden. Control Resonant is coming to PS5 September 24th, 2026. That is going to be it for me. If you made it this far, might as well drop a like and a comment. Let me know what has got you excited for the month of September. While you're at it, why don't you hit that subscribe button? As always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Let's hit 500 subs.